Hey guys, welcome to the next episode.
And that one plays.
And I'm Maria. This is Buddy.
And you're going first. Where are you going?
Let's go through the window. I could, I wish you could go on the soccer field. Question mark is
It's not very creative or charming.
Yeah, we're gonna rock it.
Man.
That they will rehearsing for the class play is what the muses themselves have descended to give you a figurative oral sex.
Why is there oral sex now?
Because I'm a girl. Your performance is intense and inspiring. It will be remembered for generations, which is pretty rad by high school standards. +2 creativity.
Out of the corner of your eye, you spot Scott and Miranda staring intently at a picture of a seahorse. This looks like a killer seahorse, Mary. What are you so worried about?
What am I daddy's subjects gave me this horse
No, I'm Miranda.
And what of her?
No,
What they say?
no,
You?
you're Liam. Nope.
Don't
Nope.
knock a gift
Nope.
horse in the mouth.
Nope. I'm Miranda. Done this. I'm Miranda. Thank you very much. What? Who are they? Why did they say that? What's in there? No, wait, no. No, I'll be serious. I don't know. That's why I'm so distraught. I am terrified that I will accidentally look into its gift horse mouth and see. See what? A ghost bat? Another tiny horse? A world without spots?
Bum, bum, bum.
Okay, guys, that's the end of the episode. I don't know. And I don't want to find out. Oh, come on, Mary. You gotta find out. You gotta find out for... What's that thing Miss Fury is always talking about? Science.
Question mark.
Yeah, for science. You got it right. You realize Scott's looking to you for your opinion. They both are. What do you think Miranda should do? A blink, blink, blink.
Blink, 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 blinkety blink. Don't you ever look at that gift horse in the mouth and in fact breed it with the sea urchins produce gift horses with tiny mouths? Look into the gift horse right in its damn mouth. They only say not to because they don't want you finding out all the delicious mouth candy. Ooh. Doesn't matter if I fail.
Which one are you gonna do?
I don't know. I feel like this might be bold, don't you think?
Okay.
I don't have any boldness.
Well, we get bonus points for failing because it fills up our thing. We need to get every option.
Not so bold.
Scott claps his hands with glee and drags Miranda
Oh
off
no, I'll lose stats.
so they can look in her horse's mouth. The next day, you run into both of them. They seem different somehow.
They're normal clothes.
Why are they in normal clothes? No, she's usually in a dress.
Dot dot dot. Dot dot dot.
It was... Wait, what was the word? It was horrible. That wasn't it. Teeth for teeth, bro. Okay, I'm just gonna go back to normal. Except for Damien. Not going back to normal with Damien.
Okay.
Teeth within teeth, bro. The teeth had mouths, and those mouths had teeth with mouths. And in the center, a window into a hellscape ruled by nameless, hungry gods. A world without any sports at all.
Ooh, horrible.
They were right. Don't ever look a gift horse in the mouth. You watch a tentacle crawl out of Scott's ear and flop on the ground.
Okay.
He doesn't seem to notice.
How did that still improve my relationship with him? Time to pretend like none of this was your fault.
You lose -2 charm and -1 smarts. You are not charming at all. Just want to let you know. I'm going to the bathrooms because I'm getting through this on boldness alone.
Honestly, like, yeah.
House and hang out in the bathrooms because you expect no authority. So some people just want to just class and hang out. You can see first shit in the game +2 boldness. Okay. You're wondering if anyone is going to try to punch the sun anytime soon. When suddenly, shut up, fucker! You sun punch helping motherfucker!
I love how that just fulfills that sentence so much. Perfect.
Get ready to help me punch the sun!
Heck yeah, that's what you were born to do, or something.
So, I did some research, and it turns out that the sun is pretty fucking far from Earth.
Who would have ever guessed the shocking revelation?
In fact, it seems that the sun is closer to space than Earth. So, to get there, we're gonna need a spaceship.
Man, you have a lot of boldness already.
And the only question is, where to get one of those things? Picture that.
WikiHow. Just check out the school spaceship. I mean, the kind of high school would be if we didn't have our own regular spaceship. Very bad spaceshipless one. Would that...
Is that creative?
Ooh.
Because we're smart. WikiHow? Is that like WikiWhy? The primary resource for existential crisis?
Why? Wiki, why?
Because that website is incoherent, logistical shit. Damien pulls out his phone and begins to type. How to romance a spaceship in 12 days or less. How to eat an entire spaceship. Here we go. How to build a spaceship.
Only the third option down.
It's pretty good. Look at all the stuff we need. A welding torch, titanium alloy, lithium batteries, and fuel cells. I already own all of that. Don't want to brag.
Of course you do, David.
Don't want to brag.
Of course you do.
I just need to dismantle my antique bomb collection, and we'll be grand and good to go to the sun. This spaceship is going to be built in no time.
I should get around to drawing these characters.
Look out for the smug, motherfucking nearly perfect share of hot plasma. Get ready for the magnetic friend you call a face punched.
But...
Just because we didn't have one on Damien yet. Or did we? Oh, we did. But who cares?
But
He's happy
the sun is Scott's pen pal.
Does the sun call its magnetic field of face? Or whatever. It's getting punched either way. You gain +2 boldness and +1 fun.
Damien, you just need like bold stats, to be honest.
Oh, something's happening to me. Told you. Another weekend, another adventure. You're about to enter the swamps of despair and search for the destruction ruby when Scott stops you, probably for a more urgent matter. Hey fucker. I was thinking about you and that time you were really, really good at dodgeball. Coach said. Remember?
Not really. All your classes kind of blur together and sort of become repetitive after a while, but okay, sure.
But hey, why not take the compliment? Well, I think people are like sports, you know? Because, well, sports are good, and people are good. So if they're both good, then they must be the same. Sure, right. Sure. But all sports are different, so all people must be different. And some sports are better than other sports, and some people are better than others. And I like different sports, and I like different people. But there are some times Well, you have to choose one sport and one person. You can't take 2 different sports to prom, or play in the major leagues with 2 different people. No, wait. Opposite on those. You figured. Also, it doesn't really make sense either way, so whatever. So, our friend... Hang on a second. A friend... What kind of sport do you think that she would be into? Assuming we're talking about the same person. Coach says, romance is the most intense of all sports. So this is a very, very important. You're good in chess.
No.
I would say you're good in chess.
No.
Fine then, you're good in football, basketball, and baseball.
Yeah.
Known to all as all ball. All ball? I've heard of all ball. It's the ultimate sport. You can tell because it has all the balls.
You can dodge the balls, or kick the balls,
Don't kick the balls.
or hand the balls, or put the balls, or basket the balls.
If they is all ball, then they must be the best. Being a person too. I'm so glad you told me. And I'm sort of surprised you've heard of all ball. You must be a great athlete. We should play sometime. Whoa. You're not sure about a great athlete, but you are definitely a great friend. You're welcome.
You're welcome.
You're welcome. You make a balls joke. You would make a balls joke, but you're way too classy for that. Haha, balls. You know what? You get +3 fun for that.
There you go. It's on 11. It's your second highest stat.
Everybody chooses an animal.
Naked mole rat.
Pussy.
How cute a video where a charming cat becomes friend with Stop there!
Yes! Now I'm good at this. And now it's week 2 morning. Where am I gonna go? I feel like I might need to get something up.
Boldness.
Maybe smarts.
Yeah.
That day, you listen to others and learn valuable lessons. Sometimes after you think class is the primary subject of high school. Pretty soon after you're fast asleep.
Guy in the background.
Having a wonderful dream involving caterpillars and maple syrup. I am a weird person. Suddenly, Polly and Damien are in your dream with you. Except, they're not naked. Like they usually are in your dreams. So true.
Yo, wake up!
We need your help, you goddamn narcoleptic? Narcoleptic? Oh, that makes more sense. You wake up just in time. Damien was about to give up and start hitting you with a desk.
He's like, there with the disc over his head. He's like, oh, hey, you're awake! Douche. Alright, here's the situation. Mr. Boogeyman just passed out a pop quiz on the history of misunderstood abominations.
This is bullshit. I don't even do regular quizzes, so obviously we were gonna ask you to copy your test.
Good thing we got some smarts.
Whew.
You've been asleep this whole time, which is honestly a pretty rad move, but it doesn't help us. Who should we copy instead?
You're about to tell them that if you can fall through this class, then they can talk this much during the test. It's probably not a very serious class. But this is clearly an opportunity to close some points with these two, so give them some top-notch advice.
Copy Liam. He's into ooh.
You know, who definitely has the answers? The teacher. Copy her. Yeah, that's bold. Alright, Polly, you distract her. I'll get the answers.
Is she gonna flash? I can do that! I'm hella distracting! Polly initiates a move she calls the party hurricane. In It's equal parts mosh pit, striptease, and house fire.
Where does that house fire come in? That's what I want to know.
She's strip
Oh, wait,
teasing
no.
with a fire extinguisher while rallying the students into a mosh pit.
I need to do it in my narrative voice. It's called Party Hurricane. Yeah, okay. That's what I wanted to say. Damien has no trouble getting the answers. It doesn't even really matter though, because after Polly's performance, the class is cancelled for the rest of the week.
Death all went super well and nothing bad happened. It's Ocean Occam's raise that, you know, the best plan is always the one that cuts up the most shit.
Given today's events, you're inclined to agree. You gain +2 fun and +1 boldness. And now they're equal.
Whew. What have I got? Fun and creativity. Oh, you already got smarts. Creativity?
Yeah, your stats are a lot worse than mine.
Ah, no shit, Einstein. I could get money and raise. Creativity. That day while rehearsing for the class play, you aren't especially good nor inspired. Once it seems like you aren't getting the classic creativity boost from the auditorium, but afterwards while talking to your classmates, you're having trouble conveying your point in discussion, so you decide to convey it through music. You start singing. Suddenly everyone else joins in and you have a kick-ass musical number. It's so amazing that people with whom you're arguing totally get your point and change their minds and the song is over. +2 creativity.
You are wandering down the hallway, reading Dragon Heart as discreetly as
Dragon
you can.
Heat.
Which apparently isn't very, because Polly and Vera clocked this immediately.
Ugh, what are you actually reading erotic fanfiction about dragons? Because we love Dragon Heat! It's about the 19th century Russian literature. The girls scared can say no to some erotic fanfiction, am I right? I literally been working on my Morgan von Bristrix cosplay all week. Don't worry about why. Speak for yourself, Polly. I've never... Okay, fine, I read Dragon Heat. But I don't go around just telling people. Psh, we're clearly safe with her. A fellow dragophile can always be trusted. Are you sure? I mean, anyone into Dragon Heat must have a wicked mind. 297 chapters and counting, and it still manages to amaze me with all these levels of wrong. Yeah, right! I fucking love it! I must admit, I'm a bit vanilla when it comes to fave chapters. One is the one where Hal, Dragon Horse, the Hydra, and the deranged dragon... Court. I have to have a rest at the inn after Choking Bay adventure. Only to discover they only have one available bed. There's only one bed, the classic fanfic trick that never fails. Oh yes, that one was good. I personally prefer the one where Vanessa unmasks her Master Avia after the pretend passionate kiss, only to discover it's herself. And then they totally bang.
They banged herself?
Yes.
Oh, okay.
K-pop,
That's
darling.
some good self-cess.
I'm not a fan of time travel, but sign me up for some good self-cess. Amen. What about you? Whatever your name is, what's your favorite story arc? Nothing wrong about. You'll just be revealing your inner kingstress. No pressure. Easy, the Sixcalibur arc, where they want to discover the chosen one who can control the mythical Sixcalibur dildo. So they have a super orgy so everyone can have their turn with the dildo. What about... Ooh! The exclusive chapter I've written myself.
You are creative.
What would the first one be?
I don't think it's gonna be fun. Let's put it that way. Oh, it may be fun, but...
It could be boldness. So creative. What? Let me see.
Vera checks the pages from your hands and they both start reading. They devour your piece of art in mere minutes.
Just wow. Yeah, boo, this is wonderful. So full of twists, Harold unsettled from being betrothed to the evil queen Rosequiff. And then it turns out that the insecurity wasn't due to marrying his mortal enemy, but because he didn't know if he could please the most sexual dragoness of the 8 kingdoms. Kind of nice that you show him so vulnerable. So he goes and sticks his dick into a pile of practice classic, and then what? Oh, the magic properties of his grand the pie life. Mind blowing. Oh, sorry. Hashtag mind blowing. Yes, I thought for a moment it was a cheap trick for comedic purpose, but then you went all in with the love triangle between Howard and the Queen and the pie. I must applaud your boldness there. The level of depth in the emotions I never expected from a fanfic of a fanfic. Also, sick tons of pie sex. The pie really knows how to use the pie hole. Is there words? What is that? Dostoevsky? A cheap erotic dragon faction sweetheart. You should post it. You're the king of AO3 now in no time. You'll be the king in AO3 in no time. Yes, brilliant, deviant mind is definitely arousing. Fuck yeah, maybe someday someone could write an erotic play for us to enact. You know what I'm talking about? Winky wink. We all know, Polly. But sure.
Sick skills in fanfic writing. The obscure skill for impressing your classmates. Here you go. +2 smarts and +1 boldness for you. Let's trade places. Everyone chooses something bad.
Your dog dies.
Say your choice out loud before the rest of the players before clicking. Your dog dies.
Yeah.
Do you know something really bad?
What? I met a homeless guy named Rich.
But he wasn't. Nah, something really bad. There's a kitten jumping out of the tree, hanging itself.
How sad. Isn't that ironic?
Which, like, it's automatically worse than yours, because it's 1, a kitten, 2, could possibly be a pet, and 3 is hanging itself. So it's committing suicide. So that's like
Besides
ultra
based on
sad.
how interesting it would be if the selected thing was a key component of a supervillain's plan on youth.
I think mine would be more interesting. Yours is just the dog dying. Mine's just like, why is it specifically gotta hang itself?
They could just turn
But with that, guys, that brings us to the end of the episode.
Until next time.
Thank you guys so much for watching. Goodbye.